Hi, my name is Brad Averill, and this is my final grant proposal for Research and Grants, Integrative Health and Wellness with Dr. Melissa Cox. The grant opportunity selected was the AARP Community Challenge Capacity Building Microgrants. We will start with a need and a problem statement, give a program description, talk about the target population, outline the goals and outcomes for this grant, and finally, we'll discuss how this program aligns with the grant opportunity. In Athens-Clarke County, 36% of adults are obese. Physical activity is an essential part of a healthy lifestyle. In Athens-Clarke County, 25.2% of adults report getting no leisure physical activity time. Obesity and being overweight contribute to the development of chronic conditions like cardiovascular disease, hypertension, diabetes, cancer, and osteoarthritis. Approximately 50% of adults are living in a community with at least one chronic condition, and 25% report multiple chronic conditions. Physical inactivity is a significant contributor to chronic disease and premature mortality. Research constantly shows that regular physical activity lowers mortality risk and improves overall health. Studies by Martinez and Mock found that maintaining or increasing physical activity over time is associated with longer life expectancy. Additional research from Plausch 2021 and Wang 2021 indicate that both moderate to vigorous physical activity and higher daily step counts are linked to reduced mortality risk. WalkWise is a community-based walking program designed to promote physical activity, improve health outcomes, and reduce the risk of chronic disease among adults. The program provides participants with structured walking opportunities, education on the health benefits of regular physical activity, goal-setting strategies, and ongoing support to encourage sustained behavior change. By fostering social connections, increasing access to safe and organized walking opportunities, and promoting healthy lifestyles, WalkWise aims to improve cardiovascular health, support healthy weight management, and enhance overall physical and mental well-being. WalkWise primarily serves adults aged 50 and older while engaging adults aged 40 to 49 who are at elevated risk for chronic conditions. Although Athens-Clarke County has a relatively young median age of 29.4 years, this figure is influenced by the large student population at the University of Georgia. Despite the county's youthful median age, thousands of permanent residents are aged 50 years and older and experience many of the chronic disease risk factors that WalkWise is designed to address. We're going to talk next about goals. Goal number 1, increase participants' weekly physical activity levels through structured walking programs. 2, improve health and wellness literacy through evidence-based education. And 3, increase access to safe, community-based opportunities for physical activity. Program deliverables. Our goal is to recruit at least 150 adult participants from the target community, conduct 24 organized group walking sessions over the next 12 months, develop and distribute a WalkWise participant handbook and educational materials, train 10 to 20 volunteer walk leaders or community health workers, establish 5 to 10 community walking routes that are safe and accessible, partner with local organizations like churches, senior centers, work sites, parks, or health departments to host those walking groups, provide participants with activity trackers and walking logs, and last, offer monthly health education sessions on nutrition, physical activity, chronic disease prevention, and goal setting. And finally, outcomes. By the end of year 1, 75% of enrolled participants will increase their weekly physical activity to at least 150 minutes per week. At least 80% of participants will complete 75% or more of scheduled walking sessions. Participants will increase their average daily step count by 2,000 steps from baseline. At least 60% of participants with elevated blood pressure will demonstrate a measurable reduction in systolic blood pressure by program completion. 90% of participants will report increased confidence in maintaining regular physical activity after program completion. Since its debut in 2017, the AARP Community Challenge has funded more than 2,800 grants, investing $32.6 million in livability projects nationwide with a focus on meeting the needs of adults aged 50 or older. In 2026, AARP doubled its annual investment by awarding $8.3 million to support 750 quick action projects. One of the programs that's supported is something called walk audits. Walk audits conduct walkability assessments using the AARP Walk Audit tool with the support of America Walks. The funding is intended to make the nation's neighborhoods more walkable by conducting a walk audit to identify roads and intersections that should be walkable and crossable, but are instead dangerous for pedestrians. WalkWise is a good fit for this grant due to the low walkability score in Athens-Clarke County. According to WalkScore, Athens-Clarke County has an average walkability score of 47 out of 100. This number is increasingly troubling since a large portion of Athens-Clarke County is home to the University of Georgia. The campus on the University of Georgia has a walk score of 67 and acts as a highly walkable island that raises the county's overall average. The non-UGA portions of Athens are therefore likely to average somewhere well below 47. This program is unique to other applications for this grant as a part of a larger educational program. Not only will this program assess whether an area in the community is safe to walk, but this program will use the area for a community-based chronic disease prevention program to improve the health of the community. Walkwise directly supports the goals of the AARP Community Challenge Walk Audit Microgrant by combining walkability assessments with sustainable community programming. Volunteer walk leaders will complete AARP walk audits to identify safe, accessible walking routes for all adults, but specifically adults aged 50 and older. The audit findings will directly inform where recurring community walking programs and health education sessions are to be held, ensuring that identified improvements immediately translate into increased opportunities for physical activity. Walk audits will be conducted by trained volunteer walk leaders alongside community members and local stakeholders using the AARP Walk Audit Toolkit. These findings will identify barriers to safe walking, inform advocacy for future infrastructure improvements, and ensure that walkwise activities are conducted on the safest and most accessible routes. The AARP Community Challenge Walk Audit Microgrant supports community-led efforts to improve neighborhood walkability, an objective directly advanced through Walkwise's use of walk audits to identify safe walking routes and guide future infrastructure improvements. The AARP Community Challenge seeks to create more livable communities by improving safety, accessibility, and quality of life for older adults. Walkwise advances these priorities by integrating the AARP Walk Audit Toolkit with evidence-based activity programming, transforming walkability assessments into lasting community health improvements. The project increases access to safe walking environments, increases regular physical activity, and builds local capacity to support healthy aging throughout Athens-Clarke County. Let's work together to create a healthier Athens-Clarke County, state of Georgia, and the United States of America. Thank you for your time in reviewing the Walkwise grant proposal. These are the references that I used in the creation of the grant proposal. Thank you for watching.